Fine then, let's get started.
Mugen is the name, pal. You got that? Who are you?
My name is G.
Hello everybody, this is Alpha-Solidus, and welcome back to the Yoshimitsu Veteran Rank Mode series. Before we get into everything, I just want to give you all a channel update. I haven't really been playing Tekken all that much or taking rank mode too seriously in the past 3 months, I would say. Yeah, I would say that's the most accurate way to say it, past 3 months. Getting kind of burned out on it, to be honest. For the most part, I'm a gamer first and Tekken player second. And just want to tell you I've been playing a whole bunch of different games. You know, actually making some progress on clearing my games library backlog and other things like that. You know, I just really haven't been feeling it with, you know, playing Tekken regularly like I was in the first, you know, 5 or 4 months of this game, because I would say that it's kind of repetitive and also takes quite a while to find matches in the higher red ranks. I usually have like a video or something going off to the side with my dual screen setup while I wait for these matches. You know, pretty convenient for me, but I doubt a lot of other people have this type of setup, so they get pretty aggravated during the long waits, and I guess they just resort to making shoutouts on various forums for death matches or whatever. But with me, whoever I run into is whoever I run into. And if I lose, I'm just gonna have to deal with it, or if I win, that's good for me. You know, the good part about just, you know, looking for randoms in rank matches is that if you run into someone who uses a character and you do not know the matchup too well, it gives you an opportunity to gather some data, go to practice mode, and patch up some holes in your defense. It makes you a better player overall if you just go do randoms. Even despite it being, you know, hard to find people, doing randoms is the best way to go. I know there are a lot of people who are holed up on some certain Facebook group that, you know, requests death matches all the time. But, you know, that's not quite my thing, you know. Just looking at my match total on rank mode, my win total, it's easy to tell that I just go randoms all the time. It's not like I'm one of those players with fucking 200 wins and mighty ruler and shit, like some of the stuff I've seen. I'm pretty sure those players are deathmatch only. No randoms. They do deathmatch requests. But anyway, onward to the things I've actually been doing. You know, in terms of games, been clearing a lot of single player games, mainly on my PC. Some good, some bad, but there's also a lot of ones. Also, there's been a lot of ones on my PS4 as well. I just generally been trying to diversify my game palette. You know, play a lot of different things like I used to. One of those different games I've just now gotten into is an RTS indie game on Steam called Tooth and Tail. It's pretty decent so far, kind of interesting. I haven't really played RTSs all that much during my life. I think the only time that I've seriously played an RTS it was sort of an RTS, but it was basically the Final Fantasy VII mini game where you defend Fort Condor. It was basically an RTS game, RTS mini game. Let's see. Actually, Final Fantasy Tactics I think is an RTS. I'm not sure if it's turn-based or RTS, but I think it might be a hybrid. But here we go with the first match. Let's see some other interesting games. Cuphead on PC. That's pretty crazy. So much effort gone into that game. I really love that game, but I found a glitch where if you're using a PS4 controller, you can control two characters at the exact same time. Your inputs are mirrored onto the other characters, so you get double damage, basically. And it's kind of cheating. It's funny. Another game is Getting Over It. Some really weird ass game where you're this man stuck in some cauldron pot and you're trying to climb a mountain with a hammer. That's pretty hard. It's fun, you know, really fun, but you know, let's cut my gibberish and, you know, cut my prattling. Let's get into this match here. Here we are going up against the Steve player, Fox Fist. To be honest with you all, rank mode was pretty dead. I ran into what was that? Dr. Young again, but he was at Byako and he was using a Josie. I ain't want to fight him again. I ain't want to run into my, you know, Suzaku rank against the same person, so I decided to back out. I got some wins from him, but I didn't want to, you know, have him on this series with me getting the Suzaku rank from him, potentially. So I backed out and told him what's up, and he said, I know another Seiryu, and if you want to fight a Seiryu, I can tell him to get on. So I said, oh sure, fine, you know, no problem. And sure enough, Fox Fist jumps on. I didn't know who was getting on. I just knew a Seiryu was getting on, and that's good for me. You know, don't have to fight twice the number of matches to rank up. It's ideal. But yeah, didn't know he was gonna join me. Luckily enough, I am okay at the Steve matchup. I'm not super duper good, but I was good enough to rank up. Actually, let me redact that. I will say I am moderately good at the Steve matchup, seeing as how I fight some guy called Nick No Cannons in one of my Tekken Buds weapons lobbies. There's a ton of Steves in this lobby all the time. I don't know why. It's just Steve, Steve, and Steve. But yeah, I can say I'm moderately versed on the Steve matchup. The key is to try not to mash at all. Be very defensive. Space him out a lot. And also be sure to duck under those highs. Be wary of flicker. So say for instance, if you're running in on them, you just don't want to press anything. You don't want to try and attack, because even if he does hit you with his flicker, you won't get counter hit. So yeah, just that. Also, you just gotta watch out for his lows, his low pokes. The way to mitigate that is with a low parry. But it can be hard to tell when he's gonna do that, because out of that peekaboo stance he has there, he can launch you pretty easily. It's quick and it's moderately safe. I would say it's pretty safe. It's not launch point over it's minus 13 or 12. Yeah, Steve's launcher from his peekaboo stance or whatever, he ducks down in front of you. So yeah, I think it's not launch puntable at all. It's not. Unless you sidestep it or something really good. Boom, boom. Finally found a use for forward 4. And it's so goddamn good. Finally found a use for that move. It took me so fucking long to find a good use for forward 4. Look at that shit. Look at that combo ender. It puts you in a very good Oki situation as well, by the wall. Much more favorable than his no sword transition and then, you know, his 2-2 forward 1+2 wall ender prison gate. So it's much more the better situation than his prison gate by the wall because he is still in standing. That's not bad. Look at that. Oh, trade. Could have been a better trade. But yeah, as you saw, I didn't automatically take the guaranteed crouching down forward with Yoshimitsu after his Ken pre because you have a lot of time to set up another, you know, move or something. It gives you a lot of time to do something. To continuous pressure. A crouching forward 4 will just knock your opponent really far away and kill all of your pressure. So generally, after Ken forward 3, you want to do something that will contribute to your momentum, you know, continuing, and your pressure, you know, continuing. Starting off the match with Ken 1+2 because a lot of Steve players tend to use his sway, his side sway into a launcher, you know, a 2-part launcher. So 1+2 will pretty much eat up that, you know, that option because you know, the stance startup isn't an attack, you know, it's, you know, it contributes to the tracking of the move. So basically it's a good option now to start up against Steve. Also, it's another thing about it is that it will parry, it will, you know, go into his counter attack animation where he flips up in the sky if you time it right, if they happen to use a move that hits it just right. You know, if not, if he just uses flicker or whatever, you know, you just want to duck and use his while standing flash, or, you know, just a while standing 4 or whatever. Almost ruined it right there. That would have been some bullshit. I thought they all like bullshit. That's how it usually happens with Yoshimitsu. You do all this cool ass shit and you lose. That's why you rarely see me do all that. Try to play solid. I know another Yoshimitsu player called was it Fuge777. He does a lot of wacky shit with Yoshi. You know, a lot of impressive you know, Yoshimitsu antics, but generally they don't wind up with him having a win. Because doing that a lot of the time can pretty much blow your matchup pretty easily. Yeah, you want to employ those tactics when an opponent is being very, very defensive. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. That was nasty, man. God. People don't know how to stop pressing buttons against Yoshi. especially Steve players. Could have done better with that float. Could have done way better. Ooh, yes. That was a nice counter hit. There we go. Using that no sword stance. Splitting them lips. But yeah, people, in general, just been just enjoying video games in general. So I've been away for a long time. Trying to enjoy some video games, diversify my games palette. You know, stop playing the same shit over and over again. Because, you know, Tekken will suck up your attention in terms of your variety of games pretty easily. But anyway, also want to say that I am going to be uploading Dragon Ball FighterZ videos when the game comes out, but unfortunately I may not have it upon release because I'm going through some, you know, bullshit struggles in terms of income and jobs and whatnot, because I was with a Amazon warehouse as a long-term temporary worker, long-term temporary employee through a staffing agency, and in the process of changing my location to a bigger warehouse, because the warehouse I was at was pretty full and they didn't have that much work to go around. We would finish the work, pretty much all of the work that we had for the day, and they would have to let people leave early because there was no work to do. So in the process of switching me over to a warehouse that supposedly had more work, my staffing agency agent did not know that the other warehouse did not have any work either. And so as a result, my long-term temporary assignment was canceled. So I'm out of a job currently. I'll just go back to where I was before I went to the staffing agency, which is Walmart. I'm pretty sure they'll, you know, give me the job there. It's pretty easy to get into that. Pretty easy to get into Walmart, you know, for a job. As long as you have experience, you're a good worker. They know me also, so pretty sure I should be able to get a job there again. It's unfortunate that I have to, you know, go back there though. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's fucked up that I won't be able to be a part of the, you know, opening leak of Dragon Ball FighterZ. But yeah, I'll definitely be uploading videos of that. You know, this channel will be diversifying a little bit more. Because I don't just want to be a Tekken player, I want to be, you know, a gamer first, Tekken player second. Ooh, yes. Oh, that shit. Didn't go good for me. Nope. So I was just, if only I was just a tad closer to him. But anyway, just wanted to say, as for the rank mode series, I will say Mighty Roller will be my last rank that I will be going for, you know, as a goal. You know, after that, I'm doubtful that I will continue this rank mode series, because It's getting pretty bland. Rank mode is getting very dead. And it's gonna be super dead, you know, after Fighter Z come out. Because Tekken is being extremely slow with their updates. Insanely slow. They still haven't, you know, brought layback to us either, so it's another contributing factor for me wanting to play different games. Because Lei was going to be my secondary in this game. He was my secondary in Tekken 6. He was a little too complex for me to learn in Tag 2. You know, it was a tag game where I have to learn all his, you know, complementary tactics and, you know, synergies, whatever. Yeah, most definitely would have been my secondary character in this game because he's very complex. I like that. You can be tricky with him. But nope, he's not in this one. Still ain't in this one. Not doing so good. I'll be able to turn this around. Nope. Should have just did sword stab. You know, the key to using that stab, you know, you have to know how people are going to get up. A lot of Yoshimitsu's strategies involve predicting how the opponent is going to get up against you. Ooh, shark attack. I wish that move was still strong. That move was absurd in Tekken 6, but he needed it in Tekken 6. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. But damn, I'm just not realizing that I didn't even mute my fucking TV audio, so there's going to be an echo earlier in this recording. That's fucked up. But yeah, sorry about that, folks. Just realized. Damn, that's fucked up. I should have did something right there, but, you know, I didn't know what happened. I could have turned around and launched him. Ooh. Yeah, there you go. Gotta take advantage of how they're gonna get up. Are they gonna stay down or are they gonna get up? BS. Hate that shit. Beat me to the low. I really hate how Yoshimitsu's kangaroo kick doesn't do shit. Because it's very hard to use because of the range. I can backstep the shit. Backstep is super easy. Ha 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 ha. There you go, trying to turn it around and shit. Look at this. Should have been there. There you go. There you go. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that was a really nice flow right there. That was a really nice flow chart. Give me that match I deserve.
Get ready for the next battle.
And it depends on how well you know, how well you can predict how they're gonna get up. A lot of this stuff with Yoshi, especially his up forward 3+4. You gotta know whether or not they're not trying to. You gotta know whether or not when they want to attack you, or whether or not they're going to stay on the ground. You know, using it in a neutral game is pretty hard. Yoshimitsu's up for 3+4. You have to know exactly when they want to block, because that's when you can get your pressure back. There we go. This is kind of a favorable matchup in a sort of a way, because Yoshimitsu has his CD2. It's forward, down, neutral, forward plus down 2. And it can high crush Steve, you know, Steve always wants to flicker and shit, so. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Yeah, Steve always wants to flicker, and you can use that, you know, during his, you know, pressure. Got no win though. This is pretty hard to train yourself when to do it out of a block. Ooh. Finally deciding to block it, huh? Yeah, not like you're supposed to.
Round 4. Fight.
There we go. You should know better than to do that to Yoshi by the wall. You should know better. There we go with this deal. Didn't even get off the ground.
Final round. Fight.
Boom. Oh no, shouldn't. I couldn't even get it, man. I wanted to try my new setup against them. Found a way to make them turn around backwards on the wall. There we go. I'm surprised that hit him, because usually nothing of Steve's is that punishable on whiff. And plus I use a slow move to punish it. So I'm surprised that actually killed him.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, forgot to mention earlier. Among the games that I've been playing other than Tekken is a Left 4 Dead successor called Vermintide, Warhammer Vermintide, and essentially you're killing hordes of rats. You're killing hordes of ratmans, and it's primarily melee based horde killer co-op. Complete the objective sort of game. I'll have to upload some gameplay on it later, but there's going to be a second game coming out, so I might be doing some YouTube on that one. Might upload some gameplay of the first game here just to show you what the game is like. But it's pretty damn fun. I'm trying to get more people into it. You know, a lot of the games that I have been playing aren't exactly currently relevant. They're, you know, a lot of backlog type of games. But surprisingly, I noticed that the developers of Vermintide had supported it 2 years after its release, even, you know, very close to the release of the second game. That's amazing. That's astonishing. Usually just fucking developers just fire and forget, put that out there and patch whatever small bugs here and there and then just forget about it. But yeah, Vermintide has been getting updates up until even DLC updates up until pretty much the release of the second game. That's crazy. I honestly thought the community was going to be dead when I got it, but nope, still pretty alive. I think it's much more alive on PSN than on PC, I would say. Because you get all the holiday sale, people trying it and shit. Oh my god, look at how lucky you got there. Man, stolen. Absolutely stolen. Didn't deserve that win. Some Tekken jank gods has answered his prayers. Oh man, that was nice. That was some nice smooth dodge in there. That was some BS, man. You better not get this match. You're supposed to die. There we go. Oh, didn't fucking follow it up the right way, but I got it. I prevented the choke. Would have been nice if I managed to combo him out of that bad breath, but I didn't expect it to actually hit him. Because you know, it usually never hits people when you're in the neutral. You know, unless they're very, very, very thirsty to hit you. So, got surprised it hit him, didn't follow up with the correct float combo. But still, managed to pull it together, took the match.
Round one. Fight.
Ooh. Yeah, you ain't doing that to me. You better be wary. Oh, come on now. Why does my pogo never work like that? Oh, you gonna get this kick, man. You gonna get this leg kick. I don't care how hard you try.
Round two. Fight.
CD2 is so good if you get people who are willing to attack and rough for you to counter hit their ass. So damn good. Oh man, that would have been a nice setup if he rolled. This shit. Boom. You thought I was gonna use a high, did you? Man, people just don't want to fucking accept the fact that Yoshi can use a mid out of that combo. Nice. Oh, baby. Smooth as hell, no sword. Oh, he decided to block the low. Better not take this round from me. Every time I do something nice, some shit happens, so. Ain't gonna take this match, is he? Nope. There we go. Rightfully deserved. I did too much cool shit to lose right there. Too much. Doing too much cool shit with Yoshimitsu will jank you and make you lose usually. I think they get kind of salty. They're getting styled on. The style points hurt too much, so they get salty. They get vengeful. They get furious. Tried to start it off with a up 4 3+4, but no. Starting off with some jabs and shit. Thought he was going to be more defensive at the start of the round, but no. Trying to get them points back. Oh, too nice. Too nice with that prison gate. This is sweet. That was such a sweet poking flow. That was sweet. Poking flow was nice. I swear CD2 versus Steve is so damn good. It's good. Very advantageous. CD2 versus Michimas is very good also. Any character that relies on a ton of, you know, strong highs and shit, CD2 will fuck that shit up. Here we go with the BS. Oh, I'm tweaking right there. Oh, he didn't kill me. I'm surprised, but yeah, I don't know what was going on there with the rage arts. I've been trying to use rage arts more often though. I'm trying to use it. I remember there was some kind of way to bait people into, you know, eating one of your rage arts. All over me. But yeah, actually I think I heard from one of the Prime Dojo buds that you should use key charge to lure people into attacking you so you can get your rage art. But yeah, you folks are seeing that forward 4 combo ender on the wall. That shit's strong. And that's what you do when people are very defensive with very little life points. You use, you know, Dragonfly 3+4 or Dragonfly 1, or you can be very dirty and use. Oh shit! You better get up. Oh. See what's gonna happen here. Better not come back. Yeah, you're trying to be dirty as fuck. Look at that crazy shit. There we go. Woodcutter does it. But yeah, they're very low on health if you want to be really dirty. And something that really wouldn't expect because of how useless it seems in the neutral game and, you know, in general, is to use back, you know, his back 1-1 string where he does all the highs, but instead, you know, you just want to hit some air, and then when they come close to you, you want to fucking chip that foot and take the win. It's gonna look really fucking cheap, but yeah, people do not expect that. Here we go with the promo match. I don't think this one's gonna be all that flashy, but it's gonna get the job done. It's gonna go closer. It's gonna be an all or nothing. Here we go. You're getting a little too thirsty there, man. You know better than to do that against Yoshi on the wall, man. You know better. Oh, my lord.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, that was sweet. Oh my god, that hurt right there. That hurt so bad. That was a bad perfect. You got this Super Saiyan blue on right there, you know. Got my Super Saiyan red. Slightly less powerful than him during this match because of, you know, the demotion. Wants to do all you can to prevent that shit. Let's see what kind of momentum I can get with this. Nope, none. Oh. Nope, no momentum. Made a good choice of staying on the ground.
Round 4. Fight.
Damn, that flicker was fucked up. Hate when I get hit with that shit at the start of the round. But no, it shan't be so. Yeah, being really hesitant. Yeah, let's grab this nigga. Let's just get him. I was like, fuck this shit. Let's just grab this boy. Sometimes you just gotta fucking do that. You know, just grab this dude. It works sometimes, man. Oh, here we go. Come back. Oh, all or nothing. Sword stab. There we go. Promoted to Suzaku. Now, just had a feeling he wasn't pressing nothing. That's what you gotta do, Yoshi. Those hard reads. Thank you for watching, everybody. And I'll see y'all next time. And here's a bonus clip for the road. Hope you all enjoy. You know what? This could actually make a good game mode if you think about it.